Hola mis pequeños búhos, bienvenidos una vez más a Silver Owl. ¡Wow! ¿Cómo se encuentran mis pequeños búhos? Pues, ¿qué creen? Ya vamos a empezar Broken Toys o Juguetes Rotos, el tercer episodio de 4 de The Walking Dead The Final Season. La vida de Clementine, cómo educa a AJ. La verdad estoy muy emocionada, pero no más como el simple hecho de que, no sé si ustedes vieron los Games Awards, yo los vi con mis amigos y estoy emocionada porque uno de tantos personajes que me encanta del mundo de los videojuegos, por ejemplo en Smash Bros, me encanta muchísimo Cloud. Y cuando anunciaron el nuevo personaje, Sephiroth, bueno, no es nuevo, pero en Smash Bros sí es nuevo. Entonces, no inventen, me aloqué, grité, también mis amigos gritaron un montón y estoy muy emocionada. Lo vi en la transmisión en vivo, si quieren, dejen en los comentarios si quieren que haga una doble reacción, bueno, no doble reacción, como una, pues sí, una reacción, aunque ya haya reaccionado antes, cómo es mi carita sorprendida, emocionada, de wow, ya viene, la verdad, estoy que me muero de la emoción. Pero bueno, así que continuemos a lo que nos truje, que es iniciar y continuar Juguetes Rotos. Así que vamos a darle. Ok, mis niños, le pongo el juego y me dice que el idioma en español no está disponible. Así que vamos a tenerlo que hacer en inglés. Espero venga subtitulado en español para ustedes quienes no entiendan inglés. Lo puedan al menos leer qué está pasando.
Previously on The Walking Dead. While searching for a place to call home, AJ and I found an old boarding school run by kids deep in the forest. Their leader was a guy named Marlin, and AJ pulled the trigger. I told AJ that what he'd done was murder, that he'd have to atone for it. The other kids agreed. They voted to kick us out. I thought we'd never return. Then, AJ and I were attacked by Abel, one of the raiders Marlin had given the twins to. He was with someone I thought I'd never see again. Lili. We were almost eaten by walkers when suddenly one of them spoke to me. His name was James, an ex-whisperer who didn't believe in killing walkers. He helped me treat AJ, but without real medicine, he wouldn't make it. The kids didn't turn away the sad sight of AJ and let us back inside. After I told them how we could defend the school against the raiders, they were willing to let us stay, at least until the fight. I decided to help Violet in the bell tower. We looked at the stars together, and I admitted I had feelings for her. She felt the same way. Then the raiders finally came. They busted open our gates, but the kids stayed hidden as planned. Until 10 ran out of cover, hoping for a chance to learn about his missing sisters. The bomb went off, and attempting to save 10, Mitch threw himself at Lili and got a knife to the throat. With only a second to decide, I fired and saved Violet. They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone. But we knew someone who did.
Chan chan chan. Ok, chicos, estamos iniciando. La cabeza de zombie que da mucho asco. Y lo primero que hay que hacer, que vamos a hacer con Clem, es a ver cómo va a tirar a ver la sopa. De verdad tiene que decirnos dónde. Oh. Lo siento tanto. Lo siento tanto.
At the start, I was so little, and Mitch looked after me. People said he was a dick sometimes, but he was always nice to me.
Oh.
Now he's gone.
I'm sorry.
Stabbed in the eye by some asshole who never even knew his name.
Mitch was looking after all of us. He gave his life so we could go on fighting.
I know that. Doesn't make it any easier.
He'd want us to find our friends and bring them home safe.
And he'd want us to kill the people who took them.
Hey, AJ's waiting for you in the basement. We got Abel tied up tight. He's alive, but he's out cold.
Thanks.
We should bury Mitch. It's time.
I'll help you
Get
carry.
away from
Ah,
him!
yeah.
You're the
Espérense,
reason he's
espérense,
dead!
espérense.
Willie!
Well, it's true! We had a plan, and that idiot messed it up! Well, someone has to
Lo
say
siento,
it.
lo siento. Es que no sabía qué responder.
10! I'll take care of this. Talk to Abel,
Oh.
find out where Lily took Lewis, Omar, and Asim. And Clem, don't be afraid to, hurt him a little. Maybe you'll get more out of him than we did.
Ok. Va, intentaremos ser algo bruscos con él. Ok. Como siempre me dicen que nos tenemos que mover con el WASD. O el WASD. Miren, ahí está Rosie. Hola, Rosie. Cinta adhesiva. Agarremos cinta adhesiva.
This should be strong enough to hold him.
Ujú. A ver, veamos. Ay, Rosie. La mancha de sangre. Oh, Brody.
Brody.
Hola, Rosie. ¿Quién es la hermosa perrita? Oh, tú eres. Rosie, ahora es mía. Oh, conseguimos un logro. Genial. Wow, suena muy tétrico. Eso, pero ok. Hay que entrarle.
Got your gun back, huh?
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Mojarlo, golpearlo, gritarle, dejar que lo despierte AJ. Yo creo que vamos a darle chance a que AJ haga algo, ¿no? Para desquitarse de que lo lastimó. Nada más tantito. Lo demás lo hacemos nosotros solitos, ¿ok?
Wake him up.
Son of a bitch. Well, that ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap.
Ajá.
I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before. She also had me tied up, but I wasn't her prisoner, if you get my meaning.
Ah, pervertido. Se nos está muriendo.
Got any water?
Drink.
You got good manners, Squirt. Don't mind if I do.
He gets nothing.
If we give him water, maybe he'll atone.
Nothing until after he's told us what we need to know.
You aren't fooling anyone with the hard act. I can tell you never done this before.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me.
Ajá.
You better give me the 5-star treatment. If I'm smiling when she gets here, you might be able to trade me for
Podemos
mercy.
soltarle a Rosie. Me encanta eso.
You aren't gonna do that. You don't have it in you.
Just tell us where they took our friends so we can get them back.
Lily will never give them up.
Me vale, vamos a pelear por ellos.
The only reason we came here was for more manpower. Losing Jonathan and me for 3 sprouts that can barely hold a gun. Even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're gonna get him back.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta, we're at war. With some really sick fucks who made me look like the Virgin Mary.
Conocemos a Rich.
We need
Richmond,
people
así
to
que-
fight it. Soldiers who do what we say. Point the guns the way we tell them to.
Sigue hablando.
No fucking way I'd let my people fight for you.
I'm starting to think you're mad at me.
Sigue hablando o te golpeo más
You
fuerte.
think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under threat. It's a good home. Built to last.
Ajá.
I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back. So stop wasting my time.
Venga, escupe.
Okay. Front pocket. The answer to all your questions. Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on. That thing ain't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind.
Ok.
Help me remember stuff. Like where Lily went.
Quemarlo. Dejar que
Come on,
fume.
kid. Don't make me
apagar.
wait all day.
Nunca dijo cómo quería el cigarro, así que vamos a ser crueles con él. La verdad se lo mereces, este hijo de su mañana.
I'm out of patience, Abel. Tell me where Lily went. Now!
Uy, no, se nos está muriendo. De cualquier forma se va a morir entonces.
That's a lot of blood.
Se está muriendo.
This is not good.
Por dentro se está muriendo.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Isn't that what you wanted?
I did, but
You're gonna get your wish. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me.
Pues sí, se rompió tu intestino seguramente o algo interno. Costillas o
Never
algo
want
así.
things to end like this. Everything. It all got out of hand. Now look at me. I'm a fucking mess.
Exacto.
will he turn?
No.
Vamos a amenazarlo, decirle que sí. Pero vamos a ver si podemos hacer
My
que
whole life,
no se convierta.
everything I ever got, I got with my own 2 hands. And my will. For my body to turn on me. To take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me turn.
No solo quiero que me digas.
I'm begging you.
How about this? How about you tell me everything you know, and then we'll see.
I need assurances.
That's as good as you're gonna get. Hurry up, Abel. You don't have much time.
Va.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't let me become one of those things.
Try me.
What if they could feel it when they turn?
No lo sabemos.
You'll find out soon enough. Maybe you just end up trapped, along for the ride.
There are people trapped inside walkers?
Yeah. That's why you put a bullet in them, if they're gonna turn.
Or maybe that's why you let them.
Okay. In my boot, you'll find a paper with everything you need to know.
¿Qué necesitas saber? Ok. Revisar bota.
AJ, check his boot.
We have a boat. That paper shows the miles to the nearest stops. Those words, they're city names. We use them like a call and response. Make sure we don't go shooting our own. Only one we use these days is Rockingham.
Rockingham. Ok, no lo olviden. Rockingham.
You actually got me to
Rockingham.
give that up.
Nos ha sido muy útil.
You got what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things.
Ok.
Please, I don't want to turn.
Ok, vamos a darle el chance porque nos dio toda la información que queríamos y hasta de más, ¿eh?
Not that. I wanna let me keep my face.
Ok. Eso te va a doler más. No tienes que mirar.
You don't need to watch this.
I want to.
Lo siento, Abel, pero gracias por la información. Pero entre que sí y entre que no te lo mereces, hombre. Muy mala persona, muy malas decisiones. Pero no por eso hay que devolver la misma moneda. Pero bueno, aquí es la historia, así que hay que darle. Adiós, Abel. Adiós. Adiós.
At least you can't hurt anyone anymore.
Yeah. Come on, we have a boat to find.
Bueno. Eso fue todo con Abel. Please, AJ, vete para que no te conviertas en una persona toda loca y un psycho, please. Debido a que no quiero que me quiten el gameplay o le pongan que derechos, voy a silenciar esta musiquita y voy a poner otra que sea en free copyright. Entonces, seguramente no les va a sonar la música a la música correcta, así que espero no les moleste.
Once we find the boat, we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Yeah, if 10 doesn't fuck it up this
Vamos.
time. It wasn't Tin's fault.
Yes, it was. Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tin.
Por favor,
I dare
chicos,
you.
no se peleen, por favor.
Guys, look.
¿Qué cosa vaya? Es verdad, tienen un barco. Era de verdad.
You see anything?
The beach, a boat, and a wood street in the water.
Un muelle.
That's called a pier.
Pier.
Okay, let's spread out and focus on those areas. Keep your heads low.
Ok, y como siempre, vamos a tener que checar qué onda con esto. A ver. Mitch, ¿tú qué ves? Digo, Willy.
Anything useful?
Looks like building material. Furniture. Probably stuff from the train station.
No hay esas cosas, no podemos ver más acá. Mira, provisiones. Balsas.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver. Easy.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
Antorchas.
Huh. Are those torches?
Maybe. Why?
We could use the fire.
Ok. Ahora nos vamos con Bye. A ver. Noticias.
You ever seen this boat before?
No, Marlin kept us confined to the safe zone. Pier leading up to the boat? It's our only way in and out.
Well, let's see what else is down there.
Saqueadores.
There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside.
Looks like they're well armed
Yep.
too.
Así que hay que planear muy bien, porque no tenemos armas.
Wait, I see Louis.
Luis.
Abel wasn't lying. This is it.
Al parecer sí. Pasó por aquí. Muelle.
The pier has plenty of cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected.
¿Cómo dice? Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald. Antes de checar ahí, veamos qué más opciones hay aquí. No hay más que ver por acá, ¿verdad? No. Abrir el camino. A ver, aquí camino.
There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Usan silenciadores. Ah, no. Hicieron como un estilo de balleta. Balleta, ¿sí, no? ¿Se llama eso?
Maybe if we could get walkers on the beach somehow.
Ballesta.
Maybe not as hard as you'd think.
Vamos a usar los caminantes como distracción y como escudo.
I can see an entrance.
I saw that too. It looks like there's a door at the other end.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those.
Ok. Del tamaño de AJ.
I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
They're probably below deck. We should have asked Abel.
When he said on a boat, I didn't think it'd be this big.
Ok, hay algo interesante por acá atrás. Estaba Tennessee aquí, ¿no? Creo. A ver, estás tú, AJ y Ten. Where's Ten? Mientras tanto vamos a checar si hay algún coleccionable. No me quiero perder de nada. Oh, oh, oh. Herradura.
Must have fallen off one of the horses when the raiders came through.
Nos quedará bien para decorar. A ver, ¿qué más hay por aquí? No hay más, ¿verdad? No, no hay más. Es todo lo que hay aquí. Sí, es todo lo que hay. AJ, ¿qué cuentas?
Find anything over here?
They have horses.
Let me see.
¿Más antorchas?
More torches. Setting the hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses too.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
A ver, no puedo ni forma de subir o bajar. Caballitos.
If we cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us. We should get out of here before they spot us. We can talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
Ok, pues vámonos.
What's the plan?
Well, they've got guards posted on the pier and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we sneak on board.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses. But I'd rather steal those supplies. I could build traps. Weapons.
Yeah, we'll steal their supplies and burn the hay as our distraction. If you're going to steal from the rafts, you have to do it carefully.
Wouldn't do it any other way.
The fire will lure the raiders away from the boat, and we can sneak across the pier.
If anyone sees us, they'll shoot.
You remember that guy I told you about? James? He sent in walkers to save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again.
Chance.
If we lead a big enough group of them onto the beach, we can blend in without being seen.
Podría ser.
Perfect.
What about after we get everyone home? I mean, the raiders will just come attack us again. What then?
Hide, quick!
¡Ay! Escondámonos. ¿Quién es esa? ¿Quién eres tú?
A raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that could help us.
Caminemos, 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 caminemos. F.
Drop it. How many of you are there? How many of who? I'm not fucking around. Answer the question. 8. There's 8. Clementine, wait. It's Minnie.
¿Ves Minnie?
After the attack, I wasn't sure. I mean, I heard they burned half your school down. Who survived? Ruby? Mitch? Brody? 10?
Ruby and 10 made it. Mitch didn't. And Brody, she died.
10's boots holding up okay?
His boots?
They're so old, there are more holes than rubber. I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. His boots are fine. You're Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died. It's weird. I thought everyone would want to lean on their own. I didn't ask to be put in charge. It just sort of happened. Is that the kind of wishy-washy bullshit you say to everyone back home or just me? Excuse me? Abel figured he could talk Marlon into handing everyone over like he and Lili did, but like they did before.
Ajá.
You ruined the whole plan.
¿Cuál plan? ¿Secuestro?
Gave you and Sophie away.
Yeah, and we all survived it. Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did. He wouldn't have gotten people killed.
Minnie, you're wrong. Clem protected us.
You know, Minnie, you sound an awful lot like one of them. That's really close to the speech Lili gave me in the woods. It's the truth.
Where's Sophie? Is she alive?
She died protecting the Delta. A hero.
¿Una
¿A hero?
heroína?
God, you Nerva!
¡Ay, escóndete!
Rockingham! Finish up and head back. I want to be in before dark.
Ok. Hay que escondernos.
Yes, ma'am. Our boat leaves for the Delta in 2 days. Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them.
¿Qué?
I'm serious. Don't fight this. If Ten could see you now, he'd be ashamed to call you his sister.
Le dijimos algo que le dolió y sin insultarla.
Are you okay?
Nothing's changed. Our plan is to get onto the boat and save our friends. So that's what we're gonna do.
Ok.
You all should head home. Start getting things ready. Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10.
I warned you.
Enough, both of you.
Sí, ya,
AJ and I
niños.
will go find James. Good luck.
Esto se va a poner intenso. Y mis niños queridos, ¿qué creen? Voy a tener que dejar el capítulo hasta aquí porque ya han pasado 30 y tantos minutos. Entonces no quiero hacer episodios demasiado largos. De hecho, episodios más grandes de 20 creo que son bastante largos y aburridos y no los quiero aburrir. Así que no olviden suscribirse, pónganle like, esperen hasta el siguiente miércoles donde van a ver más sobre esta vida de Clementine. Y wow, ok, tenemos que aprendernos la palabra clave que era Rockingham, el bote de Delta y el plan. A ver si James nos da chance de usar los walkers, los caminantes, los zombies para ocuparlos, para pasar y llegar. Pues esperemos, ¿no? Y pues nada, los quiero muchísimo, chicos, y chao.